Shalom, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Fleurish Fridays. I'm so happy that you all are here. Oh my goodness, I have a great video set up for you guys today. I hope you will enjoy it, but I first wanted to go ahead and just give you what Fleurish Fridays means to me and why I'm starting this series. So Fleurish Fridays is all about motivating, challenging, inspiring you to ignite that growth within yourself. Because flourish means to grow luxuriantly, and to achieve success. So let's get right into it. Let's go. This video, I'm going to be giving you 5 reasons on why you should make a vision board. And I'm pretty sure all of you have heard this scripture before. And just another side note, again, a lot of things I do are biblically based. Like I said, Proverbs 29:18 states that where there is no vision, the people perish. If you don't have any vision for yourself and what you're doing and where you're headed in life, how do you think that you're going to survive? You want to have goals. You want to have challenges. You want to have things that you set your mind to that you want to accomplish. When I was younger, I said that this is just something that I remember telling myself. Be married before I had children, and I didn't want to live with the guy that I was going to marry before we got married. And those were strict goals of mine, and that's something that I did accomplish. Me and my husband, we never lived together ever. I ended up marrying him. We ended up having 2 beautiful children. So goals are things that, like, when you have goals set, you are able to accomplish them in the long run, especially if you stay focused and set on them. So let's go ahead and start with number 1 on why you should make yourself a vision. So number 1 would be goals. And like I was saying before, you want to have something to look forward to so that you can work towards accomplishing that, basically. So you want to have goals, y'all. Set goals, whether it be, I preferably don't like setting like 10-year goals because it's so far away. I like doing 6 months to a year. And if I had to go 5 years, that's at the most, but I really don't even shoot for that long. Because a lot of times when we're younger, they'll be like, what do you want to do in the next 5 years? Let's just focus on the next 6 months. Practice, set up little goals that you know that you can accomplish. Let's drink water for a whole week straight. That's a goal that you have accomplished. I'm going to cut out TV, and I'm going to make sure that I read 1 book each month. That's another goal that you can come. So just little things that can help lead to larger goals. That's what I like to do. But like I said, to each his own. So set goals, y'all. Let's move to number 2 is creativity. Now, creativity, like, y'all just don't understand. Like, creativity is literally a gift from God. To be creative and to be able to be in a creative space and come up with all of these different creative ideas, ways to do things. Those are ideas that will, in a long term, if you know how to use it the correct way, it can make you money. A lot of things that we use now, people use their creativity to come up with these things. But in regards to being using your creativity for your vision board, you can just make it look however you want it to look. I've seen people have modern vision boards, a picture frame vision board. I thought about doing a mirror vision board where I have like a huge mirror, so that way when you see yourself in it, you'll see your reflection of yourself with everything that you place around, all your goals and things that you place around it. You can just get creative. You can have people have maps, and they might have things like they might want to travel more and do certain things at different destinations. That might be their vision board. So just get creative with it. Get creative with it. Let's go ahead and move to number 3, focus. Now, this is kind of like what makes or breaks it. You can't just make a vision board and just forget about it. Like, you have to be seriously dead set on accomplishing your goals and have that extreme tunnel vision and focus. Like, I'm talking about, y'all know when God be like, don't look to the left or look to the right. You need to keep straight and stay focused on the goal that is at hand. This is what's gonna help you accomplish your goals. So you want extreme focus. You want tunnel vision focus, okay? So let's go ahead and move to number 4, is growth. Growth is something that you will be able to see within yourself and everything set on your vision board. Look up and 2 months will have passed, and guess what? You've accomplished 2 things on your vision board. That's growth. That's how you can look back and say, okay, it's not the fact of having this board and thinking things are magically gonna happen. A vision board is magic. It's not. It's basically you setting these goals for yourself and you doing the work. You putting in work to get things done day by day, week by week, month by month. That is something that is gonna help you see the growth within yourself. And then you'll start realizing, like, oh my goodness, like, I did that. And you might have some things on there you might not even think that you know how to do, but because you're ambitious enough to even put that on your board, I applaud you. Because you know what? Sometimes you have to motivate yourself and you have to put things on your board that are realistic, but sometimes you might have a little self-doubt within yourself. But if you keep working towards it, you can accomplish it, and you will accomplish it, and you will see growth from it. And that is the most that is a very gratifying feeling to have, to know that you have experienced growth in some form or way, whether it's spiritual growth, whether it's growth just in discipline and knowing, you know, whatever area it's in, growth is good. Let's go ahead and move to the last one. Number 5 is execution. Having a vision board helps you to be able to see the goals that you've put up there for yourself, and for you to take the, like I said, take the time each day to find a way to execute it. Execution is the biggest thing in achieving your goals, because you make a plan, you set your goals, and then you have to have another plan on how to achieve those goals, which would be the execution. So it is literally the biggest thing, and that's another gratifying feeling as well, because guess what? You've achieved that goal. Now guess what? You can move on to the next. You can write your next goal thing. You can reach, you can jump higher now. You were here, now you can jump there. So have a vision board. So it's all about just setting goals for yourself, seeing those goals, and taking each day to put something toward that, focusing on them, seeing the growth that you're getting from that, and just repeating. That's all you have to do. But that's why I feel like that it's very important to have a vision board. And I made my vision board, I forgot when I made this, but I want to show y'all my vision board because I made one, and we're talking about vision boards. And I accomplished a lot of things, but I'm about to remake it in a couple of months. But I see what I see now. I feel like I'm here. Now I'm about to go here. My goals are about to get even bigger and larger because I know that I can accomplish them now, especially with what I've accomplished here. So I'm just going to show y'all my board, and so y'all can see. All right. So on here, I basically have spiritual gifts. I have leaving a legacy. I have self-care. I have be bold. I have creative media, fresh ideas. This is something that I'm really like into, because I want to be in media. I see this is so broad. A lot of this stuff is very broad. So on my next vision board, I'm gonna narrow it down to what it is I really, what I'm really trying to hone into. So having fresh ideas, balance, progress, projects. That was something that was really big for me, and I can mark this off my list because all of my projects are in progress right now. Now I just need to execute everything. I have pictures of me and my husband, my daughter, and my son, because I just always want our relationships to be like this. I have teaching Zion and Noah, homeschool, teaching schedule routine, which I'm still working on that. I'm still working on the teaching schedule routine. Oh, and up here I have Shahrazad Ali, but she has 7 good attributes of a black woman that she mentions. I think she has a book too. One was self-discipline, courteous, cheerfulness, self-respect, cleanliness, love, and intelligence. And so I wrote all of that up here for me, and because I feel like this is something I should definitely have for myself and then be able to have for my husband as well. I forgot what this is called. This was something. When I seen these, I thought about scriptures. Oh, like 1. This says teamwork. Teamwork is the willing cooperation and coordination of effort to achieve a common goal. Teamwork is sharing a part of what you have, a part that is good with others. So I thought about the scripture, 2 are better than 1. And just a whole bunch of, it has applied faith, mastermind alliance, creative vision, the scripture I gave earlier, self-discipline, a positive mental attitude. I'm gonna read some of these to y'all. So positive mental attitude. I don't know why I'm saying attitude. Your mental attitude is the medium by which you can balance your life and your relationship to people and circumstances to attract what you desire. Personal initiative. Personal initiative bears the same relationship to an individual that a starter bears to an automobile. It is the power that initiates all action. It is the power that assures completion of anything one begins. Personal initiative. So these are all things that I was like applying to myself. So, oh, and I want to talk about this picture because this is big. You see this picture with all these trees and this water flowing through here? So this is how I want to be. I want to be like trees that are planted by the river, where they're constantly being nourished, they're constantly flourishing, they're constantly growing, they're constantly just growing tall, roots are getting deeper. That's how I envision myself. So, oh, and I do have this pineapple. Pineapples. I just literally put this on here because I love pineapples. And the funny thing is, I did not eat 1 pineapple. There's another thing too. There's no wrong way to do a vision board. So it's literally however you want to do it. I was trying to be a little bit more neater this time go around because my last one was all over the place. And I will suggest this. If it's going to be like too all over the place and you can't focus, for me, it didn't seem like it was very beneficial. But if you can have it to where, like I said, there's no wrong way to do it, but just for if your focusing is going to be off, I would suggest trying to make it nice and neat and things like that. But then I had like no anxiety on here, because I struggle with anxiety. And I put waking up early and exercising, which I kind of half did, but I did do. And I had self-care on here. So like I said, this is my vision board, and I just think it's really important for us to set goals for ourselves. And like I say, even if you don't accomplish them, your next vision board, put it on there, work even harder towards it. You might have to narrow it down to something more specific within that certain goal that you have set for yourself. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like I said, I will be back here every Friday doing a Fleurish Friday. And remember, y'all, it's here to motivate you, inspire you, challenge you to grow.